The depths of the ocean hold stories of creatures that both terrify and fascinate. Some of these stories have been confirmed by science, while others remain shrouded in mystery. In this video, we'll reveal 7 giant sea creatures whose legends and discoveries capture the imagination. The first creature on our list is the enigmatic Julia beast. It all began on the 1st of March 1999, when NOAA hydrophones off Antarctica captured an unusual 15-second infrasonic call. Triangulation placed the source roughly 11,500 feet deep, yet the sound carried for more than 3,100 miles. Acoustic modeling put the intensity above 190 decibels underwater, the volume of an entire shipping fleet. With no visual evidence, the internet quickly filled the void. Forums dubbed the signal the Julia Beast, imagining a sea monster about 250 feet long racing toward the Mariana Trench at 15 miles per hour. In 2008, oceanographers ran Antarctic iceberg drift models and demonstrated that a calved ice slab roughly 11 square miles in area could create the same acoustic signature while scraping the continental shelf. Yet only about 20% of the seafloor is mapped in high resolution, leaving plenty of room for speculation. Did the Julia Beast really exist? The iceberg hypothesis fits the data best, but the call was recorded only once and no satellite images are available for that day. Until conclusive proof emerges, a single sound and a few data gaps are enough to keep the legend thriving online. The next creature capable of instilling true terror, Cthulhu. In the darkest depths of the Pacific Ocean, at depths exceeding 13,000 feet, where pressure surpasses 400 atmospheres and temperature drops to 36 degrees Fahrenheit, this ancient nightmare might be lurking. But what if this isn't just fiction? Cthulhu is described as a gigantic entity with an octopus-like head, tentacle span reaching 330 feet. Its body is covered in scales, with dragon-like wings rising from its back. The face is a mass of feelers, and its eyes glow with an ominous green light. Cthulhu first appeared in Lovecraft's story The Call of Cthulhu in February 1928 in Weird Tales magazine. According to mythology, it sleeps in the sunken city of Aurelie in the southern Pacific Ocean, at coordinates 47 degrees 9 minutes south. But how realistic is the existence of such a giant? Humans have explored less than 0.001% of the deep seafloor, roughly equivalent to the state of Rhode Island. Scientists estimate between 700,000 and 1 million species live in the ocean, with around 66% of these species not yet discovered. Giant squids inhabit depths from 980 to 3,280 feet, and only 8 adult colossal squid have been officially recorded. In April 2025, the first confirmed footage of a colossal squid was captured at 1,968 feet depth. Aurelie's coordinates lie in one of the ocean's least explored regions. Did Cthulhu actually exist? While the creature itself is Lovecraft's fictional creation, ocean depths still hold countless mysteries, considering that 99.999% of the seafloor remains unexplored, and new species of giant cephalopods continue to be discovered even in 2025. Who knows what ancient beings might be hiding in the abyss? Of course, the ocean floor is still largely unexplored, but if we look just a little higher, giants await us there too. The tanks, planes, and ships of War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, free to play on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile devices. Command over 2,500 vehicles from 10 major nations, from 1920s biplanes and armored cars to today's fighter jets and main battle tanks. Here, there are no simple health bars. Every vehicle is modeled in detail. Engine, crew, ammo, everything can be damaged. And with X-ray view, you see exactly where a shell hit and what caused the destruction. Immerse yourself in War Thunder's fierce battles. Meticulously detailed vehicles, lifelike visuals, and authentic audio pull you straight into the commander's seat of the most powerful war machines of our time. Choose your style. Fast-paced arcade, balanced realistic, or full immersion in simulator. Customize with camouflages and decorations. And now War Thunder is also available on iOS and Android, with smooth controls and epic battles. It's no surprise that over 95 million players have already joined. Personally, I love air combat, diving from above and finishing a duel with a single strike. Use the links in the pinned comment and description to register on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or mobile. A massive bonus pack is waiting for new and returning players who haven't played for at least 6 months on PC and consoles. Premium vehicles, the Eagle of Valor Decorator, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium account. Limited time offer. Grab your bonus and start playing today. Moving to the next creature, Basilosaurus. Legends tell of a marine giant that terrorized ancient seas. What kind of monster could have lurked in the depths? Basilosaurus was a snake-like whale with a narrow snout and toothy jaws. Its body reached 66 feet in length, weighing 33,000 pounds. It had sharp conical teeth up to 3 inches long, perfectly adapted for tearing flesh. First remains were discovered in 1834 in the USA. Researchers mistook them for a giant marine reptile, hence the name Basilosaurus, meaning king lizard. Later, the creature's true origin was revealed. Basilosaurus was an apex predator of the Eocene epoch. Its stomach contained bones of fish, sharks, and even other whales, Dorodons. Complete skeletons are housed in museums in Washington, Alabama, and Tokyo. Egypt revealed an entire whale valley with hundreds of remains. It's the first creature of this type whose food was preserved in fossilized stomach. Did Basilosaurus exist? Absolutely. It's a real animal, an ancient whale with fully studied anatomy. Unlike mythical creatures, Basilosaurus left abundant fossilized evidence of its existence in museums worldwide. The next creature on our list is Champ, the legendary inhabitant of Lake Champlain, located between New York, Vermont, and the Canadian province of Quebec. Legends date back to the Abenaki and Iroquois tribes, who described a giant serpent hiding in the depths. The first written account comes from 1609, when French explorer Samuel de Champlain reported a fish about 16 feet long with sharp teeth. Modern descriptions suggest Champ reaches 20 to 30 feet in length, with a long neck, small head, and dark green or brown skin. Many compare it to a plesiosaur, while others think of a massive snake. From a scientific standpoint, the lake hosts the Atlantic sturgeon, capable of growing up to 15 feet and weighing over 400 pounds, which could explain some sightings. Still, over the past 200 years, more than 300 reports, including photographs and videos, have kept the mystery alive. Champ is often called America's version of Nessie. The similarities in descriptions and the many eyewitness accounts have made it one of the world's most famous lake legends. Did Champ really exist? Science has yet to find direct evidence, but the lake's unexplored depths and hundreds of eyewitness accounts raise the question: could something unknown still be hiding in these waters? The next creature truly inspires awe: the plesiosaur. It wasn't a dinosaur, but a marine reptile with a barrel-like body, 4 powerful flippers, and often an extraordinarily long neck. Sizes ranged from 11 to 13 feet up to 45 to 50 feet. In elasmosaurids, the neck alone reached about 23 feet with dozens of vertebrae, while the teeth were slender, conical, and interlocking, acting like a comb to seize prey. Gastroliths, stomach stones, are found with some specimens, aiding balance and grinding. The story begins in the early 1800s. In 1823, Mary Anning discovered a near-complete skeleton on England's Lyme Regis coast, turning plesiosaurs into icons of the great age of fossil hunting. Their bones are known from Europe, North America, New Zealand, and southern South America, indicating a broad distribution in Mesozoic shallow seas. Biomechanics suggest plesiosaurs flew underwater like sea turtles, using all 4 flippers. The neck was flexible, but likely not held swan-like above the surface. Hydrodynamic estimates put cruising speeds around 5 to 9 miles per hour, sufficient to chase fish and cephalopods. Myths of surviving plesiosaurs echo the mysteries of deep waters, but modern lake surveys have not produced evidence of such animals today. Did the plesiosaur really exist? Yes, it lived in the distant past. Fossils and mounted skeletons fill museums worldwide, and its anatomy and diet are described in detail by science. This creature appeared in one of our previous videos, but we felt we didn't tell enough. El Gran Maja. Online lore paints it as a polar colossus that surfaced in discussions only a few years ago. A body roughly 2,200 feet long, a saw-toothed maw, and 6 small white eyes along the sides of its head. The supposed habitat sits in the Arctic Ocean, the Gackle Ridge, the Fram Strait, and deep basins where depths exceed 13,000 feet. Where do proofs come from? First, odd low-frequency sounds beneath sea ice. Pressure ridge cracking, ice quakes, and iceberg resonance easily mimic organic calls. Second, shadows on autonomous camera footage. Under ice keels, silt clouds, fish schools, and ultra-long siphonophore colonies can resemble a monster's outline. Third, hydrothermal vent plumes along the Gackle Ridge fill the water with dense particulates that, on video, look like a moving mass. From an anatomical standpoint, a single 2,200-foot organism defies basic scaling: oxygen delivery, tissue strength, and metabolism. The largest whales top out around 100 to 110 feet. For El Gran Maja to swim and project powerful sounds under a kilometer of ice, it would need a circulatory system beyond plausible biology. Fans counter with a colonial hypothesis: not one animal, but a super long colony akin to siphonophores. Visually compelling, but unverified. Did El Gran Maja really exist? There's no scientific confirmation. The sounds align with ice and geology, the shadows with optics and marine snow. Yet the Arctic's darkness, cold, sparse expeditions, and internet imagination make this one of the most chilling modern myths of the deep. The next creature truly captivates: the legendary devilfish. Sailors feared a winged monster flipping boats, but mantas are gentle filter feeders. Wingspan reaches 23 to 26 feet, mass up to 4,400 pounds, and two cephalic roll-up lobes funnel plankton into the mouth. They aggregate at reef cleaning stations and seamounts, undertake deal movements, and dive beyond 3,300 feet, where temperatures drop to 36 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit. That immense winged silhouette fueled legends, especially in low light beneath hulls. Science adds specifics. Mantas have one of the largest brain-to-body ratios among fishes. Vision and electrosensation aid precise maneuvering and locating zooplankton patches. They feed by sweeping thousands of liters of water per hour through gill rakers. Stories of attacks don't hold up. Mantas lack a venomous spine and typically avoid people. Dramatic breaches and aerial spins are courtship and possibly social signaling. In tropical and subtropical oceans, Maldives, Socorro, Raja Ampat, divers routinely film them at cleaning stations where reef fish pick off parasites. Did the giant manta ray really exist? Yes. A living ocean giant. Peaceful, measurable, and well documented, once mistaken for a myth. Don't forget, War Thunder is free to download on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile using the links in the description. Join millions of players today and claim your free bonus pack if you're new or returning after 6 months on PC or console.